Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. I have a question about home security.
Okay.
My ex-brother-in-law went to prison for molesting children. One of them was my niece.
Oh, boy.
And we just found out that he got out early. The victims were never notified of him getting out early.
Really?
Yes, he is not on probation, and he doesn't or isn't listed as a sex offender. My sister had his parental rights severed while he was in prison, but she's worried that he would show up while she's at work, or heaven forbid, even while they're at home. And we're just, she's just wondering, and I'm wondering, what would be the best security system for her? She lives in a rural town, has an alley on one side of the house. So I don't think the doorbell thing would work because that would just show the front of the house.
So she needs perimeter coverage.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she also needs, I would do glass breakage. I would make that place like Fort Knox. I mean, really go into and much more than something, say, that than just like security cameras, like you mentioned, the front doorbell. I think you need more than that, don't you?
Yeah, well, the front doorbell would only show the front.
That's what I mean. I mean, it's really something where I would want to put cameras strategically placed all over that house, so that this way, if any movement is detected in any corner of the backyard, in the back door, by any of the windows, just for their own safety and peace of mind, is that I would want to make sure that if any movement was detected, that I would get a text message immediately. And then in addition to that, to have those two-way cameras so that this way, if I wanted to say, hey, what are you doing there? Is that would also come out on the speaker on the camera itself. Then I'd also want to record everything. So this way, if I thought something was ajar in the backyard or in the front yard, that I could go back on the DVR and see exactly what happened during the day.
Okay.
And like I mentioned, glass.
Is there anything affordable on a school teacher salary?
Yeah, there is. You just heard me do a commercial for Simply Safe Home Security.
Yes, I did.
And I'm a little bit ahead of the game. I'm not supposed to talk about it till next week, but they finally do have security cameras built in. And the security cameras are excellent. And you do get 24/7 monitoring. And then you have that panic button so that if anything happens, either your sister or your niece could actually hit a button and 911 would be called automatically.
Uh-huh.
I would also, how old's the girl?
My niece that he molested, she's older.
Okay.
But we're more worried about the kids that she severed parental rights.
I see.
From.
Okay.
Because he's going to want. I just know him. He's going to want to see those kids.
And so so that's where you have to make sure that also the kids are protected too.
Uh-huh.
Not just in the perimeters, but on their phone, they have something called ICE black box, that if they feel that they are uncomfortable or in danger, that they can hit a button, it records a video, and then it's sent to your sister automatically and to the cloud.
Okay.
So there are all these different tools, but let me do this. Here's what I'd like to do. Let me work with Simply Safe to see if I can get them to donate a package for you, okay?
Oh, that would be great. Well, for my sister.
For your sister. And then what I'd like to do, too, is, and I don't want you to say too much about the kids on the phone, but I don't put you on hold. I'd like to know more about the kids.
Okay.
Because what I'd like to do is to figure out what can we give each one of those children so that if they feel uncomfortable, that they have something on their side, too. So that if they could push a button and say, I'm calling mom right now, and they know that mom's just right there, or they know that the police can be right there. So I put you on hold. Andrew's going to take all your information. Again, we'll talk to Simply Safe because that's why we're here, to help out on the Kim Komando Show.